I think it's about time I introduced you to a new version of an old friend to this channel. This is Empy 2, seen for the first time today. Well, following the success of a series of videos I did last year following a purple emperor larva I called Empy, and I recorded his history, his life history, right from the egg right through overwintering as an L3 larva, through to pupation, and eventually to adult, and then release back into the wild. So here is the next little adventure. This is quite a rare beast, especially on the basis of this year's findings. This is of course another purple emperor larva. It is L3, L3 being third instar, but I'm beginning to wonder whether this one will pass the winter while in third instar, or whether it'll even molt, because this Empy, or Empy 2, I think is larger and more advanced than the original Empy for this time last year. Now the reason why I say that this one is particularly rare is because out of, I think it was around 30 eggs that were found and recorded by Nick and Samantha Brownlee and myself, only 2 of those eggs appear to have hatched and been successful. This was one of 3 that I found, or 3 eggs that I found. All the eggs seem to have been lost due to the heat and the sun and the high temperatures. So the first 2 eggs that are brought back to rear, as little Empy 2 here starts to improve his pad of silk. But the first 2 eggs that I was intending to rear here at home, both never hatched. Both died while just prior to emergence. They were completely fully formed, the egg was clear, and the larva, as you can see, was well developed and totally developed inside, but neither egg hatched, and that seems to have been the case throughout the Sherwood Forest population. Now, of the 3 eggs that I found, I went looking subsequently to check on the 3rd egg, and the 3rd egg I found as a L2 larva. It had already molted once from first instar into second instar, and I believe that the only reason that this larva has survived was the fact that it was in shade where the small tree that it was laid on was positioned, and by being in shade it had avoided the worst of the summer sun. So this is perhaps an even more precious little chap or chapess to look after for the next few months, and over those few months I'll be charting his progress, and hopefully if things go well, if winter's all right, comes out unscathed, pupates in the spring, and then eventually we can release another purple emperor back into the wild. I like to rear at least one. I still think they're considerably safer here under my care than in the wild as much as I can. This Empy 2 is protected from danger in the form of birds and parasitic wasps. Well, let's hope so. So, this is the brief introduction to Empy 2, so it all begins again.